plenty of...
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Welcome. Pat Gray Unleashed. Traffic and weather together every 7 minutes on the force. So
we're here for you.
We're here for you, like always. You know, if you're new to the show, I am Patrick of Helena, son of Joseph of Butte. With me on the show, Jeff Fisher, better known as Jeffy.
Son of Hank.
Son of Hank.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nice.
Hank of...
Tuscola.
Tuscola
County.
Okay. We don't want to leave anything out.
No, we do not.
Right.
Executive producer Keith Melinak, son of...
Stephen.
Of
Metro Atlanta.
Okay. You don't know the specific city in Metro Atlanta?
Well, Cobb County, Marietta.
Okay. All right.
Marietta's the county seat, if you want to get specific.
Our producer, board operator, and Territorian.
Foreign country, right?
Chris Cruz.
Son of Joel.
Son of Joel?
Yes, Joel.
That doesn't sound like a Puerto Rican
No,
name.
we're going to need you to doctor that up a little bit.
Son of Joel.
There you go.
All right.
From
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. That's why we call him the Territorian, because he comes from the U.S. territory.
Water, big
Puerto
water,
Rico.
ocean water.
That has the big water. The water, the big water, the ocean water.
Not to
surrounding
get confused with lake water or
Right.
river water.
Some people might refer to that as an island.
Wait, I'm sorry?
Yeah, I know. It's weird.
So instead of saying
very weird.
water, big water, ocean water, you could just say,
it's an island.
oh,
And that kind of wraps that up pretty well.
It does.
good to know.
As far as the show, I would describe us as being pro-American, pro-Constitution, common sense people, Christian conservatives, who actually really have a deep and abiding love for this country. And we generally don't just automatically believe everything we hear, even if it comes from like-minded people. In fact, if it comes from a government representative, we're likely to immediately doubt what we're hearing.
Absolutely.
As you should.
Till we can verify it for ourselves.
Teach your kids that, too.
I'd say our basic philosophy on Democrats and Republicans is that both mostly suck. But since Democrats have essentially become the new communists, we generally lean toward the Republicans, even though they're mostly worthless, in our opinion.
They certainly have been as of late.
There are a few exceptions to that rule, of course. Donald Trump has been a mostly great president, although we do have some issues from time to time there. Mike Lee, I would say, is,
Absolutely.
to us, probably the most consistently great human being currently in office. Wouldn't you say? There's a handful of others that we can look to, but sometimes we try to make a list of those people, and we wind up with the same list virtually every time. Chip Roy.
Who's leaving?
Who's leaving? Yeah. Running for state office here in Texas. John Kennedy. Pretty great most of the time. Tim Burchett. We currently really love Marco Rubio. I mean, who doesn't?
Right.
Also for us, we love Thomas Massey. See the above issues I mentioned regarding Donald Trump. We love him anyway. Because frankly, the guy is as solidly conservative as anybody in government. And that pisses off other people sometimes. We Rand Paul, what do we say? He's generally one of the good guys?
Yeah, absolutely he is.
I personally think Ron DeSantis has been unbelievable as, just
Absolutely.
a brave and consistent warrior of a governor. And frankly, I still believe he'd make a great president, but it seems I'm mostly alone on that. If he runs, he will get one vote.
Yeah, there you go.
One. But after that short list, it becomes really difficult to name people that we really admire and respect in government. Doesn't it? Oh, and Jeffy is fat. But those are the basic tenets. The basic tenets of the show.
That's actually on your list?
There. Yeah, it's on my list in my head. And we don't want to leave that out.
It's like
because
let me eat!
It's an important element of the show.
Well, shows have, they call it the show Bible.
Right.
And that's the Pat Gray Unleashed show Bible includes that very important phrase.
That is critical to the show, am I not? is stating that correctly?
That's not fat shaming.
No.
It's
It's fact. It's just fact.
Fat fact.
So
That's
it's
all.
affirming.
Fat
You're
facting.
just affirming it.
We're just
Fat
pointing
affirmation.
out the elephant in the room, as it were, and as it is, and as it probably will be.
Absolutely.
Seriously, though, there is so much happening every day, and a lot of it is really bad. And so we just like to take the sting out of things from time to time with humor, sarcasm, parody, whatever, to lighten the load and the mood. Most of us, by the way, another element of the show, other than our Territorian in the group, we love sports. And
Yes.
especially football, and we discuss that from time to time. We try not to go overboard with sports, but sometimes we fail miserably on that. We love music and discuss that as well on occasion. In particular, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I wonder, do you have the update on what's going
On
on
the
there?
leaderboard?
Yeah.
It's actually, I have it in my show prep for tomorrow, so let me get the link.
That's been
I haven't been there.
a topic over the years. We were on a years-long crusade to get Foreigner inducted. And a couple of years ago, after speaking to a member of the Rock Hall of Fame,
We made it happen.
it paid off. It worked. Our efforts paid off.
Your thank you note from Foreigner?
Must be lost in the mail. I think it's on its way.
Okay.
Yeah. This year, our musical jihad is to get Phil Collins into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yes, he's in there with his band Genesis, but so is Peter Gabriel. And Peter Gabriel is also in as a solo artist.
Which is...
It's unbelievable.
Before
It's
Phil
just-
Collins, I mean, that is
I mean, of the two,
Insanity.
who are you going to put in there? Come on.
insanity.
See, I got to vote to get to the leaderboards. Where's my man Luther?
Excuse me?
Luther Vandross. I gotta
Oh,
get him on my
your
list.
man Luther.
I got to get him on my ballot.
New Edition, is that who you're clicking for?
No, I am not. I
on
have
you.
not voted for New Edition once, and they have the bots running.
And
Yeah,
they're still on top.
they're almost 100,000 in front. No, 785,621 to 694,853 for Phil Collins.
What are the other five in the top seven?
Pink, Luther Vandross,
Pink is next. Wow. Okay.
Luther Vandross, NXS, Sade, and Billy Idol.
From that group, I think it's
So-
Phil Collins and In Excess. Those are the two that should
Where's
get in.
Tommy James on that?
You
Is
got
he,
Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden. On the list. That's
Iron Maiden. I mean, there's a lot of
way
Iron
down the
Maiden
list.
fans.
Absolutely, Black
So-
Crowes, Oasis.
Oh, Black Rose. Oasis.
Also from Cobb County, Georgia.
But anyway, it should. I mean, those
Black Crowes?
Went to my
Those
high
before Pink. They should be.
Oh,
in
for
there.
sure. No
anyway,
question.
but this is the fan
No
vote for
question.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's worth one
Yeah,
vote.
it's
right?
worth one.
So
Yeah.
while New Edition is making a run for it with their bots, I don't think they're keeping Phil out. But this kind of looks like they're not going to be able to keep New Edition out.
Yeah, that's unbelievable.
That is
Unbelievable.
incredible.
Honestly, it's stupid.
But there's a general overview of what you're listening to if you're brand new, and maybe you're a long-time listener and still haven't quite figured out what is going on here. That's also possible. But that's who we are, and we are grateful to have you listening and watching. And we start this morning with Karoline Leavitt, who has an update on the Iranian situation, which we need because there's a lot of there's some confusing stuff going on with Iran. The things they're saying, the things we hear from the president.
Yes.
Is it wildly successful? Have we greatly diminished their military capability, which I think we have, but they still have some because they keep attacking people.
That's for sure.
And they've kept the Strait of Hormuz pretty well shut down. So I'm a little irritated that we haven't put the hammer down like the president said we were going to. I think that's the only thing they're going to respond to. I don't know who he's talking to, but yesterday he was saying that it was going well and they were talking to the right people and they gave him a present.
Right.
I don't know. But here's Karoline Leavitt talking about it.
The United States military continues to decimate the terrorist Iranian regime's offensive and defensive capabilities. Just over 3 weeks in, it's abundantly clear that Operation Epic Fury has been a resounding military triumph. More than 9,000 enemy targets have been struck to date, Compared to the start of the operation, Iran's ballistic missile attacks and drone attacks are down by roughly 90%.
90 now.
The United States is also annihilating the Iranian regime's navy. We have destroyed more than 140 of their naval vessels, including almost 50 mine layers.
They had like 144
This is the largest
right?
elimination of a navy over a 3-week period since World War II.
Okay.
Again, let me reiterate. This is the largest elimination of a navy on the face of the planet in a 3-week period since World War II. We are systematically dismantling Iran's defense industrial base, which will prevent future threats to the region. Our military also remains laser focused on eliminating the regime's threat to the free flow of energy through the Strait of Hormuz. Over the weekend, we dropped several 5,000-pound bombs on an underground facility used to store equipment, including anti-ship cruise missiles and mobile missile launchers positioned along the coastline of the strait. Our military efforts grow more successful with each passing day, steadily degrading Iran's ability to terrorize merchant ships. For all of these reasons, we are very close to meeting the core objectives of Operation Epic Fury, and this military mission continues unabated. From the outset, President Trump and the Department of War estimated it would take approximately 4 to 6 weeks to achieve this critical mission. 25 days in, the greatest military the world has ever known is ahead of schedule and performing exceptionally.
There you go.
Well, they're trying to wait us out. That much is pretty clear.
Sure.
So wait, when
I think they get that we don't have patience and we don't have the stomach for a lot of bad things happening. We don't want our prices to go up. We certainly don't want our sons and daughters being killed in this thing. So they understand that. They know that we have short attention spans and not a real lot of endurance for pain. And so they're just trying to wait us out right now.
So on Monday morning, Trump tweeted out, we got 5 days. We're going to figure this out. We're talking to the right people. So have we not been dropping bombs since Monday morning and we're waiting until Saturday morning or whatever?
Far as I know, we haven't been, right?
Okay, so,
Israel is. I don't know if we are.
How much time do you need to break through those tunnels, where that stuff's underground after we've bombed those? Because we saw that on that CNN report, just a couple of days after, they were already digging out. I don't know how long it takes them to get access to all those missiles that are underground. But if you want any indication of how things are going, why don't you ask Al Jazeera? A week ago, they published an op-ed there. Look at that headline, huh? The U.S.-Israeli strategy against Iran is working. Here is why. Every aspect of Iran's ability to protect regional power is being successfully degraded. And then yesterday, New York Times, the war is going better than you think. Oh. So clearly, you've got left mouthpieces who are admitting that the U.S. and Israeli attack on Iran is going well.
Hard to say that Al Jazeera is a mouthpiece of Donald Trump.
That's for sure. New York Times.
Or the New York Times.
Yeah, that's
even
a
harder.
coin flip right there.
Yeah.
Who's more against Trump?
Wow.
So there you go. I think that's
interesting.
That's some proof for you there.
Well, good. So it does seem to be going well. Will we be out in... This is the 4th week, or is this the 3rd?
Well, it started on February 28th, so on Saturday we'll be at the 4-week mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So we're in the 4th week. Next week starts the 5th. And really, what they said at first was 4 to 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Right. Now 4 to 6. Mm-hmm. 4 to 5.
Do we want to do a temperature check on where everybody is? Jeffy, you still want them out right now?
I know Caroline is, pregnant, and, she's, struggling with that.
I'm not sure that has anything to do with what we're talking about.
It does. But she's the one that said 4 to 6,
Donald Trump said 4 to 5.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Wrap this thing up. I want him out. This needs to be over.
Now, if they had enacted the War Powers Act, that would have given him 2 months. I'm good with that. April 28th. Mm-hmm. 2 months.
So your tolerance for this is 2 months?
That's where I was originally, just based on the whole math of the War Powers Act, and that if they had voted that way, then he would have been given that. And I was like, you know what, that's good. That's not a quagmire. That's not a full-blown war. That's going and getting rid of this entrenched regime. Right. I hope it's 2 months. That I was good with that. Now I may be good with more than that. I would certainly be good with less than that. Mm-hmm. But I from the onset, I was fine mentally with 2 months. And then about a week after we went into Iran, That's when my son got his departure date.
So
which was
really
April 28th, ironically enough.
You really have a vested
I had
interest.
already set in my mind April 28th, and then Ezra got his orders. That's when he's shipping out. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm sticking with April 28th.
That's the date.
Yeah.
Right now, because we started this thing, I think we have to finish it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
I agree.
And it can't be left undone this time. It can't. And so I think as long as it takes, whatever it takes to completely eliminate the Iranian military threat, that's how long we have to be there. I don't like it, but once you're in it,
you're
in it. And we're really in it, and we've got to finish this job. Can't leave it undone like we did the first time in Iraq. Can't, rebuild that nation.
Right. No nation
again.
building.
None of that.
So when you say get the job done, you're not saying bomb the hell out of it and then go
fix
and
it.
rebuild it and
No,
say,
I
there
am
you go.
not saying
No,
that.
you're saying bomb the hell out of it, regime change?
Eliminate the threat. I think that's already happened. Regime change is clearly,
That's tough to discern right now.
50 of them are dead, so they're going to have somebody new, right? And I think the son is dead too. They've shown no evidence that he's alive.
Right.
Haven't even tried to pretend he's alive. I think he's dead. So who do you go to next? I don't know. I'm sure they've got terrible mullahs who would be willing to take over, and maybe there are some great people in Iran that would bring them back to moderation. I don't know. It would be nice. But militarily, they have to be eliminated as a threat to their neighbors or us or anybody else. And that's, even the Gulf region states want that.
Yes.
All of their surrounding Arab neighbors want that.
I mean, we have countries in Africa saying, I think things are going great, but if they need our help, we'll give it to them.
Yeah.
Because, a lot of countries want Iran dismantled.
It shows. They're douchebags.
Yes.
Nobody likes them.
Right.
Who did we give access to? And I know it wasn't straight up access. It's going to be tortured here. But remember, there was a big backlash against the Trump administration and Hegseth announcing there was a partnership at Mountain Home Air Force Base in Idaho with what country in the Gulf region was that? Mountain Home, AFB.
Is that Qatar?
I don't know.
Qatar.
It's Qatar. To build an Air Force facility in Idaho. This was back in October. Yeah. And the initial reaction from MAGA and those on the right was, whoa, what are we doing here? And I myself was like, whoa, what are we doing here? And after talking to military folks, I mean, this thing had been actually in the works for quite a while. And when you go through what we're dealing with in Iran right now, and you're seeing how NATO is completely out to lunch on this, and how the Gulf states, like you said, Pat, this is a chance for the bully on the block to get his comeuppance. And here comes the USA and Israel to the rescue. Then you look at something like a partnership with Qatar, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know. Maybe this is more of a strategic thing than we initially realized. Trust the process with the Trump administration.
Yeah, this isn't a military that rides around on camels. This is not some backward nation.
Right.
And I think we have that impression of them sometimes, is that, maybe they have some slingshots. They can't do anything to anybody, but they can.
They can.
Hegseth said it the other day. They've got a modern, updated military.
Yeah.
And so it takes a little bit of time to wipe that out. And
they've got slingshots too, and we need to wipe those out as well.
Yeah. We need to take all of it out. So we'll see.
Yeah.
But it'll be 4 weeks on Saturday. So everybody's really taking notice of what's going on now.
Absolutely. And like I said, I absolutely want them out now. But that comes with a condition. I want them out now, but I want them to leave with a massive punch.
Yeah.
Give them a massive punch and then take that with you. We'll talk to you later.
Yep.
And if that means rubble for the whole country, sadly, that's what had to happen.
Yeah.
But will it be... I'm just thinking of the Iranian citizens.
Right. I know.
Yeah. We don't want civilian death.
We don't.
No. I'm talking about when all is said and done and we leave.
Are they going to take over their government?
Right. That's...
Yeah.
I mean, this whole thing here.
It's up to them.
We've said that from the very beginning, right? Who does that?
We can only do so much.
Happen?
I don't know how that happens. I mean, they got to pick up the torch somewhere along the way and carry it. We'll see if that happens. All right, if you're a dog owner, you've probably noticed how often things like constant scratching, licking paws, head shaking, or recurring skin and digestion issues get written off as normal, when a lot of times they're signs of allergies instead. You don't realize that 90% of a dog's immune system lives in the gut. And so when bad bacteria takes over, the immune system can get overactive and some of those symptoms start to show up. That's where a supplement like Better Wild Allergy Relief Soft Chews comes in. Because instead of just masking the symptoms, it's designed to support your dog's allergy defense system by strengthening digestion and gut health. Better Wild uses what they call ancestral advantage wolf biotics, derived from your dog's ancestor, the wolf, to help promote a healthier balance of good bacteria in the gut. The chews also include a postbiotic derived from kimchi that has been clinically studied for easing itchiness and redness with daily use. I loved it. My dog loves this stuff. She's doing much better with her allergies, too. And Texas is so bad for humans and dogs as far as allergies are concerned, but these really help. Right now, Better Wild is offering our listeners up to 40% off your order at betterwild.com/unleashed. That's betterwild.com/unleashed and get up to 40% off your order.
Pat Gray Unleashed now continues.
Well, on the illegal alien front, I'm sorry, no person, no human
Thank you.
being can ever be illegal.
Yeah, did you see that?
Yeah, the Loyola Chicago thing. Jeez. One of their students gets brutally murdered by this guy for absolutely no reason. And they write an article about it in the school newspaper. What's it called? The Loyola Phoenix, I think. And they called this person an illegal alien. Now they've apologized for that. They actually apologized for calling a murderer
An illegal immigrant.
an illegal immigrant.
Not alien.
Right. Illegal immigrant.
Yeah, and then so the correction was no. It was almost exactly how you said it. No human's existence is illegal, and we quickly changed our wording to reflect that. We acknowledge the harm such language can cause and the power and importance of the words we choose to use.
That's what you're focused on. After one of your students is murdered senselessly like this in a park, just for walking in the park, Blagojevich, the former governor of Illinois, says this was a gang ritual,
right?
An initiation ritual that's being covered up now by authorities in Chicago.
Oh, no.
That's what he thinks it is.
That would make sense. Hiding in the bushes, dressed in black.
Hiding in the bushes, waiting to kill somebody. He was specifically there. I mean, if this was a gang initiation, he was specifically there to kill someone.
Right.
I hope you're initiated in prison.
Man, oh man.
Well, yeah. Let's hope that initiated in prison because what state was this in again?
Illinois.
Right. And so is that just out Loyola? Is that Chicago? I think it is, isn't it? Because the mayor of Chicago believes that we've got to put an end to incarceration rules.
We cannot incarcerate our way out of violence. We've already tried that. It is racist, it is immoral, it is unholy, and it is not the way to drive violence down.
Incarceration is not the way to drive violence down. We got to stop putting people in jail.
Okay, so when somebody's violent, when they've murdered somebody, you do what?
You got to sit
with
down,
them?
talk to them.
You sit down and have a nice talk.
Talk to them.
Do you write out a strongly worded note? Is that too much?
Yeah.
Surprised you're not blaming the guns, Pat.
We should.
Yes, we should.
I mean, that's what the alderman did the other day in her car.
Oh, yeah.
Effectively.
Of course. This guy is one of the biggest boneheads.
Oh, yeah. The Chicago mayor.
In the country. He is painful to listen to. Didn't he have more to say?
They have the tone deafness, man. The snowplow that they unveiled yesterday. Give me a break. Let's go clip 3.
Which goes a little something.
And to all of the residents who participated in our snowplow naming contest, keep speaking up, in every way and any way that you can. I look forward to meeting with the Chicagoans who submitted the winning names, and I look forward to seeing our city's pride, our spirit, and even, yes, our humor represent us again next year. And so with that, take a moment to, I guess, take in all that you all have been waiting for. This moment is finally here. The snowplow with the most votes, most entries, Abolish ICE.
Abolish ICE. That's the name of the truck. There it is.
See, because it's a snowplow.
Look, he's so happy. Yay, Abolish ICE.
Hold on, I want to get a chance to marvel myself.
I want to marvel at this truck.
It's a truck.
It's a home.
Cities all over America have contests.
Trucks.
Have contests to name their snowplows. States do it. Cities do it. Counties do it. And so it's really not. I mean, it's
no, but the clever name of abolishing ICE, because there's ICE on the road, but there's like a double meaning there with ICE, the agency, Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
A young woman was just murdered senselessly.
Yeah, and this is what they're. Again, the newspaper's focusing on the illegal part of illegal immigrant, and this guy's naming a truck Abolish ICE.
He absolutely doesn't care.
Wow.
You cancel the event,
despicable.
you take the stupid name off of it, and you just lay low for a while. This guy.
No way.
And look at what ICE is doing at the airport. I mean,
Oh, yeah, let's check the wait times.
They've really fixed a lot of these issues already. I mean, the lines are much shorter at all the airports that they've gone into. Ooh. How about that?
Looking.
Does it look good?
Sorry, there's one slow gate at Dallas right now. See, Dallas has really avoided a lot of
Dallas has been awesome.
We've been like 20 minutes or less.
But it's just the one
I had
gate.
a family member fly out of there yesterday, and it was like smooth sailing all the way through.
Let me check Atlanta here, because that's been one of the nightmare.
Been a trouble spot. So is Houston.
Due to current federal conditions, they don't even have the wait times anymore. It's just a thing saying get here 4 hours early.
Wow.
Well, but before today, it actually had the times.
Yeah, but nobody will give ICE any credit because they can't do that.
To abolish them.
Yeah. Jeez.
And they're handing out water bottles at the lines at the airport. What more do you want?
I'm going to go to Bush here and see.
That's a really goodwill gesture, though.
It is.
It's appreciated when you're standing in a 3-hour line.
Yes.
That's cool.
And I saw today that yesterday they started actually scanning passports, scanning IDs. So they're not just no longer just standing there and looking. They're actually working.
How could they be scanning passports when no one has one?
That was one of the comments.
Right?
That was said. How can they be scanning something that no one can afford or can't even find?
Doesn't it cost you like $3,000 to get your passport?
That's what I heard, Pat.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how accurate this is. I don't know if this is a default setting, but Bush Intercontinental in Houston, it says 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Come on now.
Jeez.
Come on now is right.
Come on
I'm not standing in line that long for anything.
And the reason I think it might be default is because it says it for all the terminals. And I wonder if that's just their way of putting up that 4-hour thing that Atlanta and Dallas.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. If you're flying out of Houston or any of these airports, I would still give yourself some extra time.
Absolutely.
Because if you want to make your flight,
well, the worst thing that happens is that you go through smoothly, and you just
and you're
have to wait airside. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And for sure, you have to throw away the water bottle that ICE gave you because we can't look at things.
Yeah, but security. ICE is the one waving you through. So they should be the ones be like, oh, yeah, you got that from us.
No, that cannot go through.
Plus, there's still the 3-ounce thing, right? You can have 3 ounces of water. Can you not?
Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah. If it's a liquid,
I think it has to be.
And it's under 3 ounces or under 4 or
sealed
something.
up, though, right? I think that's the problem.
I know. You can just take a frozen water bottle and you're good because it's frozen.
Okay, when
that will thaw out, though.
But it's frozen. By the time you scan it, it's frozen. As long as it's frozen, you're good.
Is that true?
I've done it. I've never been called out on that.
Wow.
LaGuardia, Atlanta, Miami, Houston, and Austin.
Still.
You need to really check your wait times before you go right now.
All right. Get the Fat Five from Jeffy coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
It's really nice to have this spiced up, brand new beds that we have.
Yeah.
Get us back into the show. That's nice.
some
I
new
like
stuff.
that. Thank you to Anthony for doing that.
Yeah, thank you for Keith for reconnecting me to Anthony. And Anthony's an amazing 8 new regional.
Well, thank you to everyone for just getting together.
Thanks, everybody.
Doing what they do.
Yeah.
And thank you for being here for Pat Gray Unleashed.
Right. And for my trophy, thank you to everybody.
Oh, yeah. It's because of you.
Mhm.
And it's because of you and
What is this?
And
What else?
What are you pointing at me
Oh,
for?
I know. Pat, you right now are in the chat, the Pat Gray Unleash
yes, I
chat.
am. Yes, I am.
And you've been looking at
I-
what they're saying.
I can see you. And
You see that? Do they have
well,
clothes
I
on?
can't, I can't until I put
Thank
the
you,
clothes
Fisher.
on.
Put your clothes on, because Pat.
If
Pat
they're
is
naked
looking-
right now, it doesn't matter because I can't see them. So,
Well,
oh,
no.
now I can.
Oh,
All
now,
right.
there you go.
Yeah. Many of them are scantily clad, but
What?
Yeah. But I'm gonna scroll past those.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. Which chat room are we in again?
the one I'm not scrolling past.
All right. So here's Jeffy with a look at the Fat Five.
All right, awesome. Pope Leo XIV hosted the world's most senior exorcist at the Vatican, who reportedly warned him of a terrifying global rise in occultism, esotericism, and Satanism. Okay. The Chicago-born head of the Catholic Church held a private meeting with the delegation of Catholic priests from the International Association of Exorcists. Love them. They presented a report on the growing prevalence of these cases and spiritual consequences they believe that is affecting many people. During the meeting, the association, the AIE, asked the pontiff to ensure that every diocese in the world has one or more adequately trained exorcist priests. During the audience, the Pope also was presented with the book Guidelines for the Ministry of Exorcism. That's a good read, along with the image of Saint Michael the Archangel from the sanctuary of the Monte Sant'Angelo. The powwow was held on March 13th, which, side note, was Friday the 13th.
That's racist.
Pope Leo XIV, 70 now, has previously acknowledged the work of trained Catholic exorcists as delicate yet most necessary, by encouraging priests to live it both as a ministry and a liberation and consolation, accompanying the faithful truly possessed by the evil one with prayer and invocation. So good times happening there with the Catholic priests and their exorcisms. I also found something else about the Pope this week that I did not know. And I've run for Pope a couple times, and I sometimes things you find out about the job you didn't know. Mm-hmm. And apparently, when threatened, I found out that the Pope can spray holy venom up to 15 feet when he's out in public and he's scared. So I did not know that.
Is he a dinosaur?
I did not know that.
He looks like that dinosaur that spits.
He's the Pope, and that's why he sprays holy venom.
Holy venom. Wow. Where does he keep that?
What do you mean? He shoots it out.
It comes from his body.
It comes out from his body.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What do you understand about venom?
Is that why you never won? Because you don't have that vein?
Correct. I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah. In other church news, yesterday, the 63-year-old Dame Sarah Mullally became the 106th Archbishop of Canterbury and the first woman to lead the Church of England, following her time as Bishop of London. The ceremony drew royals like Prince and Princess of Wales. Prime Minister Keir Starmer was there, and there was a couple thousand other people there with diverse performances and her sermon pledging commitment to safeguarding victims through truth and action, highlighting ongoing divides. Supporters celebrated the milestone since women priests arrived in 1994. Some people, some conservatives, including Father Calvin Robinson, said it was the death knell for the church. So there's that. There's that.
We have a clip of that ceremony. It was like pretty cool.
Okay.
Of sorts. Read it. Read it.
I solemnly commit myself before you to the service of the Church of England, the Anglican Communion, and the whole Church of Christ throughout the world, that together we may proclaim the gospel of Christ, who reconciles us to God and breaks down the walls that divide us.
Let us greet our newly installed archbishop.
Okay, cool.
All right. So have they?
They shipped in the female choir from Africa for the event. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's William and Kate. Glad to see they showed up.
Yeah.
Next King of England.
It's interesting. Because basically, the Church of England, at least they used to be, the Catholic Church, but in Britain.
Right.
But they must have drifted a little further away now that they've got the head, at their head is a woman.
Right.
Because the Catholic Church doesn't have that.
Thank you.
They still haven't.
Are you eligible for that post, Chris? In your role as
Interesting.
deacon, what are you again?
Oh no! I'm not allowed
So
to be
you
part of a
can't-
church.
you can't do that?
No, I'm not allowed to be
No.
part of a church.
I think you could pull that off.
He's also not Catholic or Church of England.
No, he's not.
Or
But,
British.
Or British.
But he's ready to celebrate next week. I mean, Christianity's Holy Week, right? Kicking off this Sunday.
Kicks off this
Being
Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday.
Yeah, leading us right into Easter on April 5th.
Yep.
Elon Musk tunneling company is one step closer to digging in Dallas, Texas, after a site in the southern part of the city was selected as a winner of the competition for the Boring Company's next project. There's the Hope Global project in University Hills. It was initially named in a list of 16 finalists that were selected out of 487 submissions. So on Tuesday, Dallas site was named in a list of 3 winners for the Boring Company's project. They said they had so many great places, they decided not to just pick one. They'd pick 3. There wasn't going to be just a singular project winner. So Dallas, you get the University Hills Loop in Dallas, the Ravens Loop in Baltimore, and the NOLA Loop in New Orleans as the final 3 winners for the Boring Company. And they selected the 3. So the proposed University Hills Loop is going to link the billion-dollar mixed-use project to nearby University of North Texas at Dallas DART Station, offering free electric transit connection in the area. Okay. The Dallas Tunnel now they enter the feasibility phase because they need to get regulatory coordination, and they need to get the stakeholders and elected officials and other community leaders, utilities, subsurface investigation, geotechnical borings, the route and timeline details still pending. I'm sure that'll all work out. And I'm sure that's true with all the other 2 project winners as well. And it's a 280-acre development expected to feature, hundreds of homes, 1,500 apartments, commercial space, parks, town center, and they've got, $35 million in incentives from the city. And sure, homes in DFW are built on this clay that we have here, and that's why we don't actually have basements. But if Elon wants a tunnel, gosh darn it, Elon's going to have a tunnel.
City gave him $35 million, you said?
That's just for the development of that in University Hills. That has nothing to do
gotcha.
with the Boring Company and their tunnel that they're going to build. Oh no, that was going to cost way more than that. Way more than that. We're heading into week number 2 for Project Hail Mary, the $80 $1.6 million domestic weekend for number one movie in the country. Globally, it hit $140.9 million. It had a $248 million budget, so still got a little ways to go. But Amazon's MGM Sci-Fi had the biggest opening of 2026 and was the second best non-franchise debut ever behind Oppenheimer. It's got a 95% RT score, A cinema score, IMAX PLF's driving 55% of ticket sales. Also easily Gosling's best opening as a solo lead. He showed up at one of the movie theaters in New York at opening night, and he told the audience, 6 years ago I got the manuscript. It's the most ambitious thing I'll ever make. It seemed impossible. It was way too good not to give it a shot. 6 years later, we did it. Here we are. We're all back in theaters. It's not your job to keep them open. It's our job to make things that make it worth you coming out. Amen.
What? An actor who said that?
Yeah, I know.
How about that?
I know.
I like him.
You're about to
I liked
go
him
on,
before that quote,
right?
But he's good.
You're about to go out another galaxy. Go to another galaxy, make an alien best friend, and save the stars. So this movie is for you. Enjoy the trip. And I will say, the trailer makes me want to see it. And I probably should have saw it last weekend.
Is that me?
I need you to come with us. The sun is dying. We have a doctorate in molecular biology.
And I ride a bike to work. And it's not for exercise.
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct, including us.
My sheep. I'm Grace. I'm gonna call you Rocky. So, I met an alien. He's a genius engineer. And if I can't understand what he's saying, he puts on a little puppet show for me and my tiny brain. And you know what? I don't mind it. His planet's dying too. We're here for the same reason. Grace, Rocky, save stars. Am I expendable? It's almost like you don't care if I die. Hold on, you have to talk about it?
The consensus here is that it would be preferable if you did not die.
Thanks, guys.
You're a great scientist, Dr. Grace. And a great human being. The world is counting on you.
It's now or never.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's far-fetched.
What do you mean it's far-fetched?
The sun isn't even halfway through its cycle yet. How could it be dying?
Thank you.
Got another 10 billion years.
Come on
with that
now.
Thing.
Come on now.
At least
What are you
get
doing?
a cool Oasis remix out of the deal.
Yeah.
I like
All right, so
that.
It does look great.
It does look like
looks fun.
It does look fun. Now's a great time to become a subscriber to Blaze TV. Not only will you get our Blaze TV exclusives, you will have access to all the other shows on the network, plus our Dinosaurs special podcast that we do once a week. Plus, you'll get Off the Record, which Pat and I
coming up
Pat and I
today.
are doing
Today
at noon
Central. It's live, so join us. And we answer questions and all that.
Right. I mean, it's, they want us to have it dinosaur themed, so we're going to keep it dinosaur themed.
Well, for a minute. I mean, I don't think we have 30 minutes in us on
You're definitely going to have
dinosaurs.
30 minutes because look at that dinosaur on your screen. He has 3 legs and 2 arms.
What in the world?
So we definitely need to talk about what is going on.
What is going on there?
Is going on.
Photoshop upstairs.
And I will say, just keep it to yourself, but if you go to blazetv.com right now /Pat, it's still $45 off.
Oh, wow.
Keep it to yourself.
Don't
tell anyone.
If you do tune in for the Off the Record today and send your live questions, and you can keep the dinosaur theme going, plenty of questions could be asked about Barney, right? You just, you
right. Oh, yes,
keep
absolutely.
that going, right? I'm
Could
sure
keep
there's
that going, yes. There's definitely talk from Barney that we could do. Very happy to do that with you. BlazeTV.com /Pat.
Yeah. Also, the Easter box at Kexi, going fast. I mean, if you want it seriously, probably by the end of the day. I think I said that yesterday, but we have... The good thing is we made a lot more of them this time. We've learned our lesson, and we're trying to keep it going, but they will sell out eventually because we've got a very limited number left. But one of the biggest reasons we do have very few left is our exclusive orange chocolate brownie. Man, that thing is good.
That was really good.
You get it inside the box only, and once that's gone, that's it. It's a rich, fudgy brownie cookie with a bright citrus twist. Takes it to a whole new level. You're going to love it. Also, the blueberry Leavitt available, the white chocolate strawberry. I mean, these are great cookies. Got this 5-star review who's anonymous, and you'll see why at the end of it. I bought a 6-pack for myself and a 6-pack for my parents. Between 4 people, all 12 cookies were gone in 2 days. So unbelievably good. Best cookies any of us have ever had. Don't tell Grandma. So, yeah, they didn't want to be identified there because they didn't want to hurt Grandma.
Did Grandma did not get a box?
No, I don't.
That cheapskate grandson.
Yep.
You gotta be kidding me.
No box for Grandma. Well, if you want to you want to make up for it and get Grandma a box,
that needs to happen.
Go to Kexi.com
and
right
get
now.
her 12 cookies, not just 6, you cheapskate.
KEKSI, Kexi.com.
Gray Unleashed.
And some tweets. This from the start of the show. Wayfaring Stranger says, fat is just shorthand for athletically overweight.
Well, thank you.
It's when we made the mention when we were describing the show that, of course, Jeffy is fat. That is one of the main tenets of the show. And so,
the main tenets?
That's how they made the list. I'm still a little...
Yeah. It's just fact. That's not... There's no shame in that. It just happens to be scientific fact. Dirty Meal 94 tweets, Pat left off super mega Doppler biblical scholar, Jeffy. That's very true. Amen to that. Would love to hear what his scripture readings were today.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he can fill us in here shortly.
Coming up on the end of the hour. Look, I don't want to get into it too long. It's too long. Just know that go with God.
It's right.
Cliff Notes version.
But a big scriptural discussion is coming up soon from him. You can't avoid it. He's that committed. More coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
All right. Got this tweet from V Dutch Mermaid. On what platform is this chat with Pat and Jeffy? I want to chat, except I'm fully clothed. That's probably preferable, but it's at blazetv.com. Click on 24/7 or Pat Unleashed, and it'll get you there.
That's during the show today. The off the record thing will pop up, right?
Yeah, it's a separate thing.
Is that true?
On Blaze TV.
Okay, so it pops up, what, right around 11? Or I guess that would be Mountain Time, 12 our time, Central. 1 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, I'm not sure when it comes up, but you'll see it on the app.
You'll see it.
Will the 3-legged dinosaur be a part of the...
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah.
Something worth discussing right there.
In the world.
5 limbs on that. Well, actually 6 if you count the tail. I guess.
Does that count as them?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
I don't know. We'd have to ask an archaeologist or an architect. I don't know. One of those. Jeff Gibson tweets, wait, I thought the Church of England was Islamic now.
Oh, that one hurts.
Caffeinated Texan, I don't know when I'll get around to seeing the movie, but the book was good. I didn't realize there was a book.
Okay, yeah.
Project Hail Mary has a book?
It's from the best-selling author of The Martian, yeah. So.
Okay. And from Milk, Levi the intern, is he not here?
He called in, bro.
I totally didn't skip work today just to watch Project Hail Mary.
He skipped out work today. He called me last night and said, I don't feel good. I got allergies. And he did not show up to work.
Isn't that fascinating?
Isn't it, though?
Or I may have read that text wrong, and he said, I'm going to CPAC. See you on Monday. It's either one of those two.
Either one of those?
President's not doing CPAC this year.
He's not.
First time in over a decade.
Yeah. So even when he wasn't president, he showed up at CPAC. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But not this year. Is it because of the war going on? Maybe.
I mean, that's a good excuse. He's sending some of his disciples down. But I don't know that JD is coming or Marco, so that's got to be because of the war, right?
I would think so, yeah.
Or the military incursion.
Yes.
Not a war.
Yeah, how dare you refer to it as a war?
I apologize.
Wow.
I apologize.
This is nothing like a war,
Plus, the last few times, he needed the votes. Just saying.
Right.
He doesn't need the votes any longer.
Well, last year he didn't. I guess last year, just reveling in the glory post-election win.
Yeah. I don't know. Seems like some people are just skipping it this year. Is it because it's in Dallas? Is that why? Actually, Grapevine. But maybe people just don't want to come here. It's beautiful this time of year. I mean, it's going to be in the 80s.
Yeah.
Maybe the 90s.
And that dump that they're having it in, I can understand why people don't want to come to that
really
place.
Nice.
Oh wow. Yeah. We're getting chilly.
Oh, are we?
For Texas.
What's the high?
59 on Saturday.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We're going to have one more day. Good.
One more day.
Yeah, that's nice.
But then it's back up to the 80s on Sunday.
Okay, good.
So Saturday, 59 degrees.
Yeah. So here's our high temperatures.
Something to look forward to.
I know it's a international audience, but you know what? Here's your Dallas forecast. 86, 75, 59, 81, 83, 84, 85.
Wow. That 59's a misprint.
Isn't that weird?
That is weird. Very weird.
Saturday.
That's how it works here, though. You get cool for a day, maybe two.
Yeah.
We had a week this year.
Yeah.
1 week of cold temperatures. And then went right back up because the default temperature is 95 here in Dallas.
And what's going on the roadways as we do traffic and weather together every on the threes here
they're
on the
all
Big
full.
Frog?
They're all full, Keith, in your local area. We've been talking lately about the Islamic situation, as was just pointed out there by somebody thinking the Church of England was Islamic now. First of all, do you agree with us that there is some kind of problem with Islam right now? Second, well, what do you recommend we do about it? We've been kind of kicking that around for a while now.
We have.
And I'd like to get your thoughts on it at 888-900-3393. How does a nation that prides itself on religious freedom and one that reveres the U.S. Constitution as a whole, the greatest document that ever guided a nation on this planet, by the way. How do we deal with this issue?
Right.
How does a nation like that deal with the problem? Like we had the guy yesterday. Was he an imam or of some kind? He was an imam. He was, I don't know.
In Britain.
I don't think he was a rank and file Muslim, right? He's in some position of power.
Yeah.
And he was talking about how the Islam is about being
conquering, taking over,
the only religion on earth, and forcing everybody to be Islamic.
And we played, many clips of many different imams that are babbling the same nonsense. Absolutely, And they talk about how they're using what we provide here against us,
right,
to motivate them.
Yes,
that's a problem.
It's a big problem.
You can quote me on that.
I will. It's a problem.
That's a problem.
Jeff Fisher, year of our Lord 2026. All right. So what do we do about it? How do we fix this situation? Do we believe them when they say they're going to force everyone to be members of Islam? And if you don't become a member of Islam, well, your other options are to pay a tax or die.
And it gets
That's it, though.
Progressively more and more difficult to stop this cancer when you have had a nation with such wide open immigration policies and unchecked borders.
Mm-hmm.
And so now the enemy is not at the gate, it's deep inside your country. And when I use the word enemy, I'm talking about people that are not interested in assimilation or coexistence, but conquering. And they make but they are so, we've played the videos of them talking about how they use our system against us.
Right.
So it progressively gets more and more difficult. And when you have a leader that wants to point out this threat, they're shouted down. They're called Islamophobes.
Yep.
And it makes it more and more difficult to face this challenge.
Do you remember in George W. Bush's second term, he said something that really incensed me. He said, we have to abandon free market principles to save the free market.
I obviously have made a decision to make sure the economy doesn't collapse.
Right.
I've abandoned free market principles to save the free market system.
So does that mean, if you applied that to today, do we abandon the constitutional principles to save the Constitution? I say no. We can't do that. But there are people who say yes.
I may be one of those.
Jeff Fisher might be one of them. Just about to point to that guy and say he's one of them. It's time we round them up and deport them. I mean, okay. Like citizen Muslims too. I see. You just can't be done, right? You can't do that.
Sure.
So what is the
You're right,
solution?
Pat. We can't do that.
I know. So what do we do?
I
what do we do?
know.
We got to take them seriously, and they keep telling us. And someday we're going to regret not listening to it.
I think so. I mean, we talked about how many mosques that each state has. I mean, that New York has 570 mosques.
Right.
California has 481 mosques.
Okay.
Texas has 399 mosques.
Nearly 400.
Florida has 250 mosques.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois has 228 mosques. New Jersey has 210 mosques. The rest of the states are all. Oh, Michigan has 127 mosques. The rest of the states are 20 or under in the U.S.
We call those fruits of tolerance.
Okay.
There you go.
Right. And they use that tolerance against us.
They sure do.
They admitted it. They said it outright.
And then they didn't want us to play the video anymore.
Right.
So they sued us to take it down.
They sued us for it.
You made the podcast,
why'd you say it in the first place?
Yeah.
If you didn't want it heard.
You were so happy and bragging about it.
Right.
I think you have to change the terminology. You can't talk about it as a religion. You have to talk about it as a political ideology.
Yeah.
Which is what it is.
That is all about expansion and conquering.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how they talk about it. I'm talking about you want to change the conversation, just like Michelle Obama said, you're going to have to change the words. You're going to have to change and put us in a whole new place. We can't be talking on their terms. We've got to set the rules and the definitions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then what?
Okay,
well then you point out how it's the antithesis of equality or like individual rights or how they treat women.
Or tolerance.
Tolerance
or
itself,
inclusion,
right?
because they don't believe in
Where's
inclusion.
the free speech under Sharia law? Where's we're going to do this to young girls? We're going to mutilate them? I mean,
who was it that was just talking about how inclusive they are? Was that Tucker Carlson? Who was just saying that Islam is inclusive?
I think it was.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? That's where he is now. I don't know how that happened, but that's where he is.
Speaking of Tucker.
Yeah.
I hope we got to go ahead to play that video.
Oh, did we?
Ami just emailed me back, and he says, play away.
I
He
love
said,
it.
play away.
I love it.
We'll promote his
All right.
podcast, Ami's
Thank you.
House.
We're going to get to your calls here in just a second. But first, we got to
watched
show
that-
you this.
I watched
It's
that multiple times last
so
night.
funny.
It's hilarious.
It's Ami Kozak.
Genius. Yeah.
Right? And he does
Tucker Carlson,
the greatest Tucker Carlson.
And this
I've
clip
ever
is
seen.
he is Tucker Carlson interviewing Tucker Carlson.
Right.
Hilarious.
Different than what we played yesterday in overtime, if you're thinking.
Right.
So this is double the fun. Check this out.
I mean, well, it's very obvious. It's clear to me that the government of Israel is controlling our politicians. There's no question. And I can't support that as an American, as a Christian. I can't get behind that. And you think it's too much influence? AIPAC has enormous influence on our congressmen. There's many organizations that influence our politicians. I don't know why that's a good thing. Is it a good thing? It could be a good thing, but I'm not sure. I don't think it is. Didn't you support Donald Trump? Of course I did. Yes, I campaigned for him. And you know he's been very pro-Israel. He supports Israel. Doesn't that mean by extension you support Israel? Why does that? That doesn't mean that at all. Like at all. Well, why would you support Donald Trump if he supported Israel? Why would you do that? I don't see why you would do that if it's against your values as an American. I mean, well, what do you? I mean, you're supporting a candidate who proudly supports Israel. I would think you would support Israel. Why would you support a candidate who supports Israel if you don't support Israel? I'm not really understanding what you're saying. Like, it's not really making sense to me, like at all. I'm sorry, I can't get past that. You're supporting proudly a leader who's been proudly supportive of Israel, and now you're saying you don't support that president? That seems contradictory. Well, I do want him to succeed, but do I want him to fail? I mean, failure can be good for people. People can learn a lot from failure. I certainly have learned a lot from failure, but why would you contradict yourself? Well, not as much as you're contradicting yourself. I mean, it's speaking out of both sides of your mouth. I mean, do you have two mouths? I don't. Well, there's two mouths here talking, but one side's being consistent and one side's not. Oh, great. Another airstrike.
So good.
Not saying it's a good thing.
So good.
Not saying it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
I don't really want to be involved in it.
So
whether you like Tucker Carlson or not, that's brilliant.
Really, really funny.
It's really well done.
So he has at Ami's House is his official podcast.
Okay.
Of Ami Kozak. And you can also go to AmiKozak.com.
Good.
Really, really great stuff.
Yep, like it.
Great stuff.
Love it. 888-900-3393. Let's go to Kim in Colorado. Kim, welcome.
Oh my gosh. Hello, this is Kim.
Hi, Kim.
Yes, Kim. Go ahead.
Well, Pat.
Yes.
First of all, I would like to say good morning, and we need to just use the laser on them.
Use the laser.
Use the laser on them. Okay.
Yeah, come on.
Man.
Okay. All right.
Seems a little harsh.
Yeah, it does seem just a tad harsh. Thanks, Kim.
Well,
are you there? You're not there, right, Jeffy? You don't want to use the laser on all Muslims. Or
it's being used right now in another part of the world, so
it's already tied up.
Muslims,
right?
So
okay.
The ones here in the U.S. right now, it's busy.
Probably not the laser.
Busy.
All right. This episode is brought to you by Pocket Hose, the world's #1 expandable hose. Old-fashioned hoses get kinks and creases at the spigot, but the Copperhead's Pocket Pivot swivels 360 degrees for full water flow and freedom to water with ease all around your home. When you're all done, this rust-proof anti-burst hose shrinks back down to pocket size for effortless handling, tidy storage. Plus, your super light and ultra durable pocket hose Copperhead is backed with a 10-year warranty.
Nice.
That is fantastic. The brand new pocket hose Copperhead with Pocket Pivot is a total game changer. You've probably seen Richard Karn from Home Improvement use this, and I was kind of sold the first time and loved it. And we really can't water our lawn without it now. It's fantastic. And for a limited time, because you listen and watch this show, you get a free Pocket Pivot and their 10-pattern sprayer with the purchase of any size Copperhead hose. Just text UNLEASHED to 64,000. That's UNLEASHED to 64,000 for your 2 free gifts with purchase. Again, text UNLEASHED to 64,000. Message and data rates may apply. See the terms for details.
Pat Gray Unleashed. Sarcasm with 0 calories. returns next.
The good thing is this doesn't sound anything like Feels Like the First Time by Foreigner.
No, it
so
doesn't.
that's the good thing. It's a great rejoiner bed, as we call it in the industry.
The biz.
And what you say is the
but
title?
That doesn't sound anything like Foreigner.
What was this?
It's just a
Foreigner song?
really great song. Feels Like the First Time.
Okay, because this one is called Feel Like the Last Time.
See, that's nothing like the first time. That's the opposite. It's the opposite of that song.
Exactly.
So good. He changes it. He's so good at that. Yeah, because I think it's every 7 beats or every 7 measures. I forget the exact rule, but it has to change.
It has to change.
Yeah.
And he finds it and
Yeah,
he does
finds
it.
it and does it. It's good.
So it's nothing
Good
like
stuff.
the song that you
Nothing
were
like
thinking.
it. It's a complete
Nothing like
opposite
it.
of the song I was talking
Opposite,
about.
yes.
I don't even know where people would get that idea. All right. Yesterday we played this imam. We mentioned him a minute ago. Here's what the imam from Britain had to say about Islam taking over the world.
We don't say that Islam is here to live, to coexist with lots of different religions and all of us can just hold hands and be friends. This religion has been sent to dominate, to wipe out, to take out every other religion.
Wipe out.
To have the people leave every religion and to accept Islam.
Oh.
And if that requires fighting to achieve it, then it requires fighting to achieve it.
Oh.
Because the greatest purpose for which jihad was legislated is to make the word of Allah the highest and the word of those who disbelieve the lowest, even if the disbelievers hate it. But we're not shy to say it, and we don't find that to be something that we should be shy to say.
That shouldn't be something that they're shy to say.
Correct.
And he's not. He's not. He's proud of it.
And he most definitely is not
He's
alone.
proud of it. And those who feel like him are the same. They love to tell you that.
Yes,
and
they
do
do.
tell us that.
Yes, they do.
And we don't listen. And if we don't listen, it will be the death of us.
Soon it will be too late.
Yeah, I was refreshing my memory here during the break. 1991 internal memo, Muslim Brotherhood, civilizational jihad via settlement, institutions, and of course making Islam dominant. Not this normal invasion, that you're used to. But higher fertility obviously is a thing. Chain migration, boy, have we seen that? Parallel societies.
Big time.
Yes.
I mean, it's playing.
That's why
out.
Europe is in such trouble.
It's playing out beautifully.
It is. They're carrying out that plan, and they're not shy about it.
No, they are not.
Yeah, they demand accommodations that erode secular norms and political pressure. Yep.
Wow, amazing. That's amazing. Ron in Arizona. Hi, you're on the Blaze. Welcome.
Yes, good morning, Pat. Good morning to the crew.
Good morning.
I wanted to share my experience as a commercial driver. I got out of the Army in February of 1964 and became a commercial driver for a food company in L.A. Pulled doubles over the bridge route, just about anything I pulled.
Awesome.
I eventually moved to Willits, California, a small town in Northern California, to take care of my ailing mother, and became a driver for a new company that started in Willits. And they were basically, it was AM&D, Advanced Metal Development. And they took on a company called Cisco Systems in the Silicon Valley. Cisco Systems was just a little hole in the wall, and we eventually had 3 trucks a day going to deliver product to them. We were losing so much money on each of the products, they kept cutting our price down. Our CEO went to them one day and said, we're losing $1.50 on every unit we deliver to you. We can't continue this. And they said, and this is a quote, "We don't give a damn about your town. We don't give a damn about your people. You're out. We're giving everything to Muslim companies." And they are a total Muslim company.
And what is this company again?
they made an interlocking machine that you can run your computers and your phone systems.
Are they still in existence?
All the cabinetry for them.
Okay.
Turnkey.
Huh?
Right.
And does it still exist?
As far as I know, they do. They own acreage.
Yeah,
they had 5 towers of assembly plants.
Yeah.
Everything had to go to Muslim people.
Thanks for the call, Ron. I mean, that is how those who feel that way operate.
Yes.
And we were told that on that podcast when they were talking about taking over Texas. And they were talking about how they use our own principles and laws and rules and culture against us. They're pretty good at it.
Yes, they are.
They really are. John in Pennsylvania, welcome.
Yeah, good morning, Pat.
Morning.
I'm a pastor, and of course, I believe the most powerful thing we have is prayer. But the next most powerful thing we have is law and order, and we need to have enforcement of the basics of the Constitution, where your individual rights can never infringe on mine.
Yeah.
Well, how can we have no-go zones and be considered under the Constitution?
Yeah.
I believe that, of course, that Christianity wins in the end, but we've got to be proactive now,
right?
Because we all know the benefits of Christianity to a culture will be easier to have if we can have enforcement of laws where we get equal protection under the law again. And I know I'm barking up the same tree that you guys are always barking at,
but it needs to be. We need to bark.
Yes,
though.
That's correct.
We need to bark. Appreciate the thanks, John. That's a great point. But there's a phrase that goes, "We need to pray like everything counts on God, and act as if everything counts on us." That's what I believe, and that's why, you got to couple the prayer with some action, and that's what we're talking about right now. What action do we take to put a stop to that mindset? I mean, you're free to think anything you want. You're not free to exercise that plan here in America.
It wouldn't hurt, to have these, I was going to say invaders, I'm sorry, immigrants learn the native language of these societies that they're infiltrating and teach civics again in these countries and make them assimilate.
Yeah.
You want to come here, you're going to be a part of this nation's fabric.
Exactly. 888-900-3393. More Pat Gray Unleashed coming up.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
You need cooling. I'm not fooling.
We're not fooling.
I don't know why I thought of that.
Are you going to
I don't either.
send her back
Weird.
to school?
Maybe it's because, hey, baseball season is it's that time of year.
Yeah, it is.
It's just around the corner.
Opening day was yesterday.
Well, yeah, it was
Right?
technically they had one game last
Netflix
night
had a
to
game.
start it out, but I mean the regular season is on like right now, no problem.
Not like, is it on like Donkey Kong?
It is.
think so.
Okay.
It is
All right.
actually
I think so.
on like a Donkey Kong.
All right.
One of my favorites. And don't forget, with last week we did some of the new foods you can get at the stadiums. But I think my favorite is from the St. Louis Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
They introduced the new Coca-Cola Unlimited ticket option, and that includes entry into the game, access to the unlimited classic ballpark food and drinks, fans sitting in this designated section. You're going to be able to eat all you want: hot dogs, chicken tenders, bratwurst, nachos, fries, popcorn, peanuts, chips, ice cream, and Coca-Cola. I'm sitting in that section.
For how much?
$29.
Really?
Starting at 29. Some of
That's
the bigger
not
games
bad.
they'll charge you more.
That's pretty
But
good.
that's not bad.
That's
really
a good
good.
deal.
That is
Does that include the tickets to the game? Wow, that's amazing. And where is
You
it?
get a
St. Louis?
seat, St.
That's
Louis.
a great deal.
That is a great deal.
They must be having a tough time filling the stadium.
Oh, they for sure are. Yeah.
Huh.
There's
Amazing.
many stadiums that are trying to come up with things
Something
like this to get people in. Yeah.
Also, the Sweet 16 in college basketball starts tonight.
Yeah.
Keith's Nebraska Cornhuskers have, for the first time ever, won games in the NCAA tournament.
I know that was a fun game to watch for just a fan the other night. If you were in Nebraska rooting for Nebraska, if you were rooting for either team, it wasn't fun at all. Right down to the wire.
I would have loved to see Vanderbilt make it to the Sweet 16, just not through Nebraska. That was a fun team too.
Yeah.
So now they got Iowa tonight at 6:30, and I'm just
Iowa beat.
looking at tickets here.
Was it Florida?
Yeah.
They beat a number 1 seed.
Similar back and forth like Vandy.
Yeah. I mean, the guy came down in the last 10 seconds and hit that 3 to go up by 1.
It's a great tournament. It's fun every year.
Yeah. Are you going down there? Keith,
I don't know.
Are you leaving after the show and going to
I don't
Houston?
know. I'm looking at tickets. Parking is sick. The cheap parking. Cheap one is $68.
Oh,
it's for your team. Shut up.
Cheap.
You know what you do though is you take you park somewhere and take the rail.
Well,
you
that's
take
what I'm
light
doing.
rail in.
I'm taking mass transit in Houston.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Come on now. I'd rather walk 3
I doubt
miles.
you'd be killed. You might be badly injured.
Yeah, that's it.
But
Still
I don't think you'd
be able to go to
killed.
the game.
Actually, it's safe. I don't.
Yes.
We're going to be monitoring these
There's no
prices.
crime in Houston, right? There's
Not
no crime.
now.
No.
Not during the Sweet 16.
No. I mean, that's just silly.
Criminals take a
with
break.
With all the tourists in town,
Yeah.
for sure there's no crime.
Yeah, they want the city to thrive, so
They
they're
sure
not doing
do.
anything wrong during the Sweet 16. All right, we've been talking about Islam because what do? We're being told all the time, every day, there's another imam or some douchebag telling us that they're going to take over the world and that they're going to crush all other religions, like the guy in Britain did.
Yeah.
And so with our religious freedom here, how do we handle this? What do? We got to wake up here to it somehow and do something.
Sure do.
Because look what's happened in Europe. They have essentially taken over Sweden, Finland, the UK, France, for sure France.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's big sections of Paris that they won't go into. Police won't go in them, the no-go zones. I mean, do we want that for every American city? I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. All right, 888-900-3393 with your thoughts. Joe in Pennsylvania, welcome.
Hey, good morning, Pat and guys. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Fine, Joe.
Hello, Chris. I know you're in the shadows there as a fact checker.
Yeah, he is. He's in the shadows.
But as far as the religion goes, the word religion, like earlier you were saying, and that truck driver earlier,
Yeah.
all of foods is really getting deep embedded to keep them in our society. Their little food that they eat, and a lot of people are jumping on that
That's
bandwagon.
how they do it. That's how they started it, actually.
Yep.
Hello.
And then the word religion, okay, Islamophobe. A society and a culture in itself that only gets along with other like-minded individuals, which is Muslims.
Yeah.
The word I would change it to is a cult. I mean, if you really look at it, it kind of is cult-like. So
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
No, they don't.
And the left will be pissed at you for saying it, Joe. But I mean, it's hard to argue with based on some of what they say.
Yeah.
Appreciate the call. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know. It's it's one of the, what do they call them? The 3 main religions on the planet.
Yeah.
You got Christianity, you have Islam, you have Judaism. But then there's others. But
Where's Scientology on there? Come on now.
Thank you.
Come on
They're
now.
down
What
the
are you
street.
doing?
Come on now. It's right there.
It's right there. Down the
It's
street.
right there.
L. Ron is like,
L.
what?
Ron Hubbard.
Hello?
L. Ron, yeah. And I mean, he started it. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, okay, well, is that a religion or is it
Absolutely.
Is it a philosophy for living?
Okay.
It's a religion.
So,
Easy there,
okay.
Tiger.
All right.
I don't get the phone calls.
All right. That's fine.
you may get the phone
And
calls
part of
anyway.
your problem
I know.
that Western nations have quickly realized to prop up their welfare systems is they have brought in this chain migration, and they've brought in cheap workers that pay taxes that then prop up. It's just a system that feeds on itself. So instead of being very selective about the immigrants that you're bringing in, you're just like, nope, bring them all. And that's where they have. That's the thing. I wish we were having this conversation 2 generations ago.
Yeah. Would have been would have been a good, appropriate thing to
I'm
do.
from the future.
Headed off at the pass.
Careful with your immigration
Right.
policies that look
Right.
like they're feel-good policies. They're actually destroying your nations from within.
Finland's a great example of that because of their socialist programs. It's not a socialist nation, but they have a lot of socialism embedded. And one of the things they do is give free college education to their people, but also to immigrants. And so a lot of people come to
Trying
Finland,
to go to Finland.
and
Heck yeah.
get the free education. Okay, and then what? Well, and then they try to foist their culture on Finland's existing culture, and it's not working out very well.
Right.
It's a tough problem. Rick in Utah, welcome. Hey, Rick.
I lived in Saudi Arabia. I worked there from 93 to 98.
Okay.
And people don't understand the Muslim religion it's bad over there too. They're raised to hate Jews.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw it where they had the 4-door Toyota pickups and the dad and the boys are in the front and mom and the kids are in the back with a goat. Some of them live in tents,
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are they still still doing that, or was that a function of the 90s? Because the technology hadn't.
Now I don't know if Saudi Arabia has improved. On that.
I'm sure they have. I believe they have.
I think it's a little different now.
Little now because the women can drive.
Yes. They can leave the house without the man.
Prince or king or whatever his title is.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to.
He's modernizing Saudi Arabia. Yeah, he is. He's trying really hard.
I know they could do a Ramco. The women could drive on that compound.
Okay.
And that started shortly after I left.
Yeah, and that was their argument to be able to drive, around the entire country as well.
Yeah,
is that look, some of them are already driving.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but it's still, the women still, I'm sure they still walk behind their husbands. And
we didn't say everything the Muslims did was bad.
No, stop it, stop it. All right, so Rick, what were you doing there? Were you in the oil industry?
No. I was over there training society how to maintain F-15s.
Oh, wow. Okay. Thanks for your service there.
No doubt.
That. Appreciate it, Rick. Thanks for calling. Yeah. So Saudi Aramco allowed women to drive on their property, and maybe that's what spread it to the rest of the country.
And I remember reading some of the argument to the king or the prince.
Mm-hmm.
To lighten it up.
He's got some big ideas.
He does.
This prince
He
now. The line, which we've talked about, that's the line of one building.
That's canceled now, though, right?
I don't know if it's been totally canceled. I think they're building a segment of it. That continues.
Well,
but
that
whole
doesn't count as a line.
120-mile
dash.
thing, it's...
doesn't count as a line.
I mean, it was so impractical to start with, and people told him it's impossible. And they're like, don't tell us what's impossible and what's not. We're going to show you.
And
it's a target, too. It becomes an
it's a target
for terrorists.
You bet. Yeah.
I don't know if you're familiar with that part of the world. But,
Somewhat.
It's just been scaled back, Jeffy.
Yeah.
And
scaled back to like a mile
version.
Or something. A mile or two.
Let's see.
They were talking about.
Okay, so they planned on the 170 kilometers by 2030.
It's like 100.
And now it's 2.5 kilometers by 2045.
2.5.
So they shrunk it down
so
from 170 to 2.5, and they extended it by 15 years.
Like I said, it's over.
Wow.
It's over. It is, man.
It's over, yeah. But they are building the largest building in the world in Riyadh. This one's going to be taller than the Burj Khalifa. And they stopped production on that for a while, construction, but they picked it back up again, and now I think it's around 100 stories now or something, and they're going for, it's going to be, I think they want it to be a kilometer tall, so that's 0.6 miles. I've heard. I don't know.
Okay.
There's nowhere to tell. So people are estimating, though, that they're going to be, it's going to be a 0.6 mile tall
0.6,
building.
what?
So that means
it's
this...
big. It's big. It's like 3,000 feet or something.
So this line's going to be about 3 miles long, roughly-ish?
If they're saying 2.5 kilometers, that's not 3 miles. That's less.
That is not.
It's like 1.5-ish, something like
Let's
that.
just find
But
out.
there's no way to tell, Keith. There's no. Don't even.
It's
look.
it's 1.55 miles.
Okay.
You're exactly right.
All
so that's
that was a wild guess.
Considerably Considerably less than the
Considerably less.
170, which would have been. So we went from 105 miles to 1.5
Is that different? That's less, right?
Look, I just screwed up simple math on the other, so don't be asking me for fact checking.
And I'm telling you, that 1.5, that's not going to happen.
I don't think it will.
There's going to be one guy that lives in an apartment on that mile-long
The line! Look, I'm here.
Well, they're talking about the royal family living there. I don't know if they want to, but we'll see.
Go
we'll
from
see what
that huge
it's a
castle palace.
It's going to be a quarter of a mile, and the royal family's going to live in it when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
Not a chance.
Well, they've got a palace that's what, 2 million square feet or something. It's like ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they're downsizing.
Right. That's where they said the Harry and Megans of the royal families. You got to go live at the Dash.
Right.
Okay.
Right. All right. Let me tell you about Fast Growing Trees. It is America's largest and most trusted online nursery. They've got thousands of trees and plants, over 2 million happy customers. They have all the plants your yard or home needs, including fruit trees, privacy trees, flowering trees, shrubs, house plants, all grown with care, guaranteed to arrive healthy. It's like your local nursery, but anywhere you live, with more plants than you'll find anywhere. Now, we sold our home where I had the tree out in the front, but it was one of the things that made the curb appeal so great, and we love this, and I love the help that you get from them.
Absolutely, and I became a shrub snob as I was dealing with fast-growing trees, and I think I need to deal with them again. I was just thinking about them the other day because the son is getting ready to move right next to us,
3 miles from us.
So I need to know what.
But they know that
what plants I need. Yes,
they know
do.
that the sun creeps up on Texas and is only 3 miles away, and so they can tell you what will grow and what won't, and what's going to burn up and what won't. And they can do that for any area in the country. So give them a call. Right now they have great deals on spring planting essentials, up to half off on select plants, and listeners to our show get 20% off their first purchase when you use the code PAT at checkout. That's an additional 20% off. Better plants and better growing at fastgrowingtrees.com. Use the promo code PAT at checkout. Fastgrowingtrees.com. Now's the perfect time to plant. Let's grow this together. And again, use the promo code PAT to save. Offers valid for a limited time. Terms and conditions may apply.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Now, I maintain that is a Sanford and Son theme song. And I'm pretty sure it is, right?
Pretty close.
It's close.
It is.
It's like
we got it from Anthony, so.
Right? Oh, okay. So he changed it ever so slightly. But man, that's... feels like the last time, which doesn't sound anything.
No,
like,
it does not.
Feels like the first time. It's the opposite.
Why do you keep
it's
going
the opposite.
there?
I don't know.
Going there. I don't know why.
You're hung up on something.
That
I
one
don't get it.
seemed like the theme song. I wonder if the copyright has ended on that particular song, and we could use it anyway.
Different.
It's different. You're right. You're right.
What the?
Yeah, because Anthony's really
just
good at that.
explained it. Every seventh chord is
something
different.
like that. Seventh note, seventh measure, seventh stanza. I don't know. It's every
different.
seventh something.
It's different.
It's different. Shut up. It's different.
Oh, 6 seasons.
Stop talking about it, Chris. It's different.
6 seasons?
Hold up.
Wow. That's amazing.
And it wrapped up.
What year?
March 25th, 1977. So yesterday.
Wow. Wow. That seems
49 years ago.
It seems like a
that last
lifetime
season. I don't
ago.
think had Fred in it though.
Oh, did he die by then?
No, but he was. They were
the big one,
fighting
Elizabeth,
over money.
coming home.
They were fighting over money and stuff, and he.
okay.
And I think
thought he was invaluable.
I'm trying to remember my Sanford and Son history now.
It's difficult.
Yeah,
it's been a while. Randy in Indiana. Welcome to the Blaze.
Mm-hmm. Thank you so much. I'd like to say that we need not that I think it can happen. We need to sit down and redefine religion because religion is very important, and freedom of religion is what we want in America.
Yeah,
you can't come here and say I'm religious, but what makes you religious? It's not the Quran. The Quran. If you're not a Muslim, then you're an infidel.
Yeah,
right.
An infidel must die. And so if you're not going to be a Muslim, then the infidel has to die. So that's what their Quran says.
Well, you could pay a tax too. You could. I mean, there are two options. Randy.
Some
it's not
will
like
let you pay a tax for a little while. But it's kind of like what Keith was talking about. You know, when you
is
just
it the
need to redefine
jizya? I think they call the tax jizya, something like that. But I think you can pay a tax or die, Randy. So you got a lot of options there. Well, two. You have two options.
Well, for us, it's the Bible.
Yeah, right.
We want the Word of God.
Yes.
Is our Bible.
Right.
And our Bible defines all of us, Methodist, Catholic, Baptist, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Even the Jews have the Old Testament as Hebrew.
Yeah.
So we have love one to another. It's not for another.
Mm-hmm.
Two, if you have something for me, I may never get it, but if you bring love to me, I'm going to get it. But you can't dance in the street. You can't cry in the streets and dance in your house because the buildings in 911 came down. That don't work for the American people.
Yeah, right.
And you can't just wash your feet at an airport and get on a rug and bow your head and say you're religious and then hate me. That's not going to work for us. And we ask people that's religious in America have sat down. We're going to have to redefine what religion is and not let everything come in our country just because they say they're religious. And that's I'm 74 years old. I've been preaching for 50 years, and that's just what I wanted to say.
Appreciate it, Randy. Yeah. Well spoken, too.
Inshallah. There it is. There's your Senate candidate on the Republican side, I'd like to point out.
And, in some cases, Islam didn't even cry in the streets.
No, they did not.
They were celebrating and dancing in the streets and on the rooftops.
Passing out candy.
Passing out candy to kids in Palestine, in the Gaza Strip.
So wait, what was that, though? He just said you could pay a tax or you could
die. Yeah.
It's kind of similar to the way our system is here, right? You could pay a tax or you could go to prison for the rest of your life.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah, like that. Sort of like that.
That's the government, though. That's not a religion.
That's the government. Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah, that's not a religion. That's the Constitution, people.
I don't know. For some people, government is religion.
Yeah. All right. Rob in Michigan, welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Morning.
When this first started, everybody was talking about Sharia law, but there was no real definition of what Sharia law really was or is. So I started reading, educating myself. And I found out that one of the principles of Islam is taqiyya. And taqiyya means that you can lie, you can cheat, you can steal, as long as you have Allah in your heart. So basically, even what Randy said was kind of incorrect because they can say one thing but mean something else.
That is true. If it moves Islam forward, then it's okay.
That's the stated goal.
Yeah.
Okay, and also there's an amazing source. His name is Raymond Ibrahim. He's a student of Victor Davis Hanson. He's on YouTube. He's an author, and if you can get him on, it would be just an amazing source because this guy is just phenomenal.
What's his name again?
Okay. Raymond Ibrahim.
Raymond Ibrahim. Okay.
He's Egyptian, and he did work for the Library of Congress. He's a fantastic source for Islam and to tell you and tell us, basically, as Christians, what we need to know.
Okay. Appreciate it. Thanks, Rob. Mick in Maine, welcome.
Good morning.
Morning.
I just wanted to say, back in the mid-late 70s, I served in the United States Navy, and I was on two different commands that went to sea. And the one hard, fast rule that was always enforced on the ships was you speak English everywhere, always. And the reason was because we didn't know, or speaking people didn't know what somebody might be talking about, and you can't have sabotage or any other confusion aboard the vessel.
Right.
So I was thinking, why can't the United States be our ship? mandatory English, so we all know what's going on around us.
Because
I've been in areas where I'm hearing blah, 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 blah. I have no idea what they're talking about.
Agree. But now we do know
Thanks,
that.
Mick.
I mean,
it's
we've
so
heard,
hateful to suggest that we must speak English.
It is. But we have heard...
What kind of hater are you?
I have heard...
so ridiculous.
Many people from the Islamic faith speaking English telling me how they want to take over the country. So...
Yeah.
There's
although English, being the official language of the United States of America, is a good idea.
It is.
It's a great idea, and it's not too much to ask. Because that doesn't mean you can't speak any other language in your house or if you go out or whatever. It just means that we don't have to print all of our documents in every stinking language under the sun.
Oh, I just thought it was another way for the man keeping this down.
So you don't want people to know what they're voting on and stuff?
No, right. I don't. All right. David in New Jersey, welcome. Got about a minute, David.
Yes, I got about a home, boy. Listen, let me tell you something. I did my studies from way back from King Nebuchadnezzar. These Muslims, I read the Quran. They solely are to take over the world, right? Now, they have the right to lie, to stab you in the back while they're smiling at you. Their whole purpose is to take over and kill anyone and everyone. You cannot trust them. And America better wake up and start taking. I advise, I'm a vet, and I'm telling you, you better start taking your arms because they are going to take over the America. They're coming, the Sharia law, all that. It's already, it's in France and in England and all these places. It's already here. Listen, America better wake up.
You're right,
David. That's a fine recap of the program.
Yeah. I mean that's crazy talk. He said they're going to take over. I mean, are you saying are they going to run certain cities, particularly the largest one, certain areas of the country?
That's preposterous.
Come on, that'll never happen in America.
David said it's going to.
It's already happening, which is why he's right. We got to wake up.
So many Muslim mayors
got to wake up.
Britain, major cities too.
Yeah, almost all of them. Yeah. More coming up on Overtime. And don't forget, Off the Record, 12 Central, live.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.